Learn now, Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Hit the button, baby. Thor News presents. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Asteroid Challenge Fight Club. I'm your host, Thor.
Where are my brown dwarfs?
I'm talking about certain astronomical phenomena.
This is a tough.
First, I'll say it again. NASA did fail their congressional mandate to find all asteroids 140 meters or bigger. They failed that test. Nobody seemed to care. Nothing came of it. There are two subjects I believe I've covered extremely well with integrity, research, an open mind, learning, put a lot of hours. I made anywhere from 50 to 75 videos on asteroids in the last 2 years. And then I kind of stopped doing videos on asteroids because A, after all the work I'd put in to raise asteroid awareness, I've been blocked by almost every single scientist who deals with asteroids. B, anytime we had a large number of close asteroids, nothing would ever happen. So I would end up looking stupid. And C, there's just a giant cloud of mystery surrounding asteroids. For the millions that are in the asteroid belt, the photographs, the images we get are minimal as a representation. 2013 was the year of the asteroid story. 2013, 2014 had some really cool asteroid stories. Asteroids that would disappear, reappear, asteroids that would break up with themselves. And so now we had a large push of several questionable places talking about, are there scores of asteroids headed towards Earth? And yes, there are, but there always are. And so, they're just numbers on a screen, it appears to me. And the funny thing is that report, which I've seen several people cover in the truther community, it was covered on the UK Express, and I don't think you should trust any place as an Express news. It's like if you get Express food, it's not going to be the best food. If you get Express news, it's not going to be the best news. Scores of giant asteroids on course to hurtle past Earth within the month, NASA reveals. And well, yeah, it's true. There's a ton of giant asteroids that are going to hurtle past Earth in the next month. But as I've tried to cover many times, the entire way asteroids are set up is so just freaking weird. I mean, it's almost like NASA's acting like they care. I mean, just from spending alone. Asteroid defense, deflection, and protection is one of the lowest priorities on the book. So yeah, looking at these numbers can be a bit alarming. But at this point, after 2 years, hours of coverage, a place called Tech Times, which is extremely vague in its description. So, and then you had a lot of the sub-truther websites and blogs pick it up, repost it, talk about it. But I haven't heard anyone from NASA talk about it one way or the other. There's the 225th Astronomical Association Society meeting. On their 2015 goals, asteroids isn't even on the big picture list. We're spending almost $3 billion over a 2-year period on the James Webb Telescope, but like $44 million on asteroid defense and cataloging. So the funniest thing is, there was this story that I've never heard anybody talk about. I like to cover a lot of ground in my research, whether it be Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, crazy, cuckoo. You cover all the veins to try and get all the angles on things. That way you can make your best assessment, being as skeptical and as jaded and as cynical as possible. And so I've never heard anybody sell this story that on January 4th, because of some alignment, you could jump up and extra float like you thought as a kid you could do in an elevator, or like you'd float off to space or something. I never saw anybody talk about it. Phil Plait, the bad astronomer at Slate, debunked it. Universe Today debunked it. Space.com debunked it. NBC News debunked it. Universe Today debunked it. Everybody debunked it. And what's funny is, when you put it here in Google, everything that comes up is a wall of debunking. Hoax, don't get fooled, will you float away, another debunking. So it's nothing but debunking, gawker. Everybody debunked a bullshit story that I never saw anyone sell. So they put a lot of effort into debunking something I never even heard about. They'd be like debunking the flying spaghetti monster, coming to destroy Earth. They can all debunk that too, but I've never heard anybody try and sell that theory, But so it seems like journalists and astronomers are caught in a weird middle ground where they can't say asteroids are really dangerous and they can't say asteroids aren't really dangerous. And once again, it's been almost 2 years since Phil Plait wrote an article on the dangers of asteroids. I have no idea about Amy Mainzer because she's blocked. It's not a high priority. So I haven't seen anybody debunk or even discuss whether or not there's an uptick or not, And I just think that's crazy. Or status quo, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll do a little research and tell you what I think. My gut feeling is that we have technology far greater than we know, and that we've got asteroids pretty much handled. Or the Earth, which loves us in many ways, though we abuse her in many ways, seems to have a lot of almost magical abilities to defend planet Earth and Earth's people, which is us. Anyway, The whole asteroid is just a big pain in the ass, really. There's no way to really make heads or tails of it because NASA really doesn't seem to take it that seriously, so why should we, you know? Scores of giant asteroids on course to hurtle past Earth within the month, NASA reveals. And well, yeah, it's true. There's a ton of giant asteroids that are going to hurtle past Earth in the next month. But as I've tried to cover many times, the entire way asteroids are set up is so just freaking weird. Oh, you don't like what I'm saying? The trouble is, you're in love with someone else. Alright, so we're taking a look at that swarm of asteroids, and I believe it was 18 over 100 meters. And what is troublesome about looking through these is that they're very big, and it's like you think you would have seen them before. Like if it just goes between Mars and Venus and Earth, that one almost rides with Earth. How did we not see it till now? UF 206. Those are the scary ones because those are the ones that sucker punch you from up or down. This one 10 days ago. We didn't learn social skills in school. I'm like, that's okay, man. You can learn them now, you know? Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Hit the button, baby. Thor News presents. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Asteroid Challenge Fight Club. I'm your host, Thor.
Where are my brown dwarfs?
I'm talking about certain astronomical phenomena.
This is a tough.
First, I'll say it again. NASA did fail their congressional mandate to find all asteroids 140 meters or bigger. They failed that test. Nobody seemed to care. Nothing came of it. There are two subjects I believe I've covered extremely well with integrity, research, an open mind, learning, put a lot of hours. I made anywhere from 50 to 75 videos on asteroids in the last 2 years. And then I kind of stopped doing videos on asteroids because after all the work I'd put in to raise asteroid awareness, I've been blocked by almost every single scientist